back to Watch Out for Fireballs YouTube channel, the NES Let's Play thread of ridiculousness. Last time I recorded, I don't know what order I'll put these out in. I did Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. If you haven't watched that, I highly recommend it because it is batshit insane. So just got a couple more I'm gonna do here for today. Kind of finish out the request thread and then kind of let these trickle on up. Again, I'm not doing Boy and His Blob just yet because I'm afraid I'm going to like it or I'm going to hate it, and I used to love it a lot as a child. Let's do some Adventure Island. This is like old-timey games that just kind of owned by the public domain. These games apparently turn into awesome Metroid-likes, Metroidvanias, after a time, but they start off as these kind of terrible, difficult platformers. Not terrible, but like, I don't know, very simplistic platformers. It's kind of interesting that you have a food meter, though. It's like a roguelike. That thing up the top there, that's my food meter. That's how hungry Master Hudson is. Which I do not. You are not a master of anyone. You're gonna go out dressed like that. Get up there. This is the weird, power down. Again. I'm trying to see if my turbo is on, why my jump was so bad. But, like, so it seems like sometimes I can jump really high and sometimes I can't. This is like that Ghost and Goblins school of platforming where it just like balls hard and you barely get any like items or anything. That's my big problem. Just hitting that rock makes me hungrier. Why were my thingies going? Were they stuck on the totem pole? Thank you for giving me the power up right away. Oh, so that little snake, I can't hit him with the hammer. That's annoying. This weird little just chubby man. I had this weird thought when I was younger, like a couple years younger, of like, so as a man with breasts, like not ample breasts, like I've lost a lot of weight and I was never huge, but as a fat man, I've got, I would say, like more than my there's a weird little Princess Leia. More than my share of breast. Not just like breast of women that I've touched, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about more than my share of breast on my pectorals. And I wonder if there's a market for pornography in which men have sex with each other's breasts. Now hear me out. I don't think this is a good idea. It wouldn't turn me on. It goes against everything that I understand about like male sexual desire, that would even be a thing. However, the fact that it can happen means to me that someone probably finds it attractive. Now, I figure out the jump thing. If standing jump is really little, but if you're running, even if you're just moving a little bit, you have the high jump. So, I don't want this to be true, but I also haven't Googled it because I'm not interested in seeing it. If anybody wants to do that as like a favor to the show, and I'm gonna say it's a favor to the show, even though Cole would undoubtedly cut me off if we were in the episode and talking about this. But as a favor to the show, if you want to Google that, and then I just want a yes or no answer. Just tell me like yes or no, it exists, it doesn't exist. I don't need context. Just like Twitter, like yes. And I will know what you're talking about. You're talking about whether it exists, that there's pornography in which men breast fuck one another. Men with bosoms, and like, I'm not interested in it. However, like a porn that I would excel at, because no other kind of porn would I excel at. I'll tell you that right now. Like, I am probably mildly above average lover with an average sized penis, and I'm considerate. I'm a considerate lover. I'll say that. This took a weird turn. I don't know why Adventure Island is making me think of all this stuff, but the idea of there just being a porn for me where I could just sit back and, like, you know, I guess be... That's a cheap place right there. Be, you know, just kind of taken that way. You know, just the idea of being a desire object in some kind of little world, you know. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit appealing. I'm not willing to do it, but if you wanted to send me a Twitter, I'm just kidding there. I'm not. I don't want to be breast fucked by any man. I'm not even into doing that as a guy to girls. Like, I know people who are real into that, but this seems like a really dangerous thing to do. I don't think I'm supposed to make it past that point with the snails. Sorry I'm not talking about nauseating sex stuff, because I'm too busy concentrating on little octopuses. Like adorable little octopuses. Alright. I take 2 hits? Alright. Well, we all knew that was going to happen. So lazy. Look at how plain and lousy this background is. I know it's an early Nintendo game, but... Why even take the hammer away from me? It doesn't feel that good picking it up. There's this little delay. Like, we can only have, like, 2 cameras out. Hammers out. It's kind of obnoxious. Ugh. Well, that's Adventure Island. And my just weird tangent that you were, I did not know what made me think about that. I guess just to look at this little naked little chubby man made me think of it. Anywho, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and you have a good night. Bye.